Hey guys. So today I'll be recreating this look by Hailey Bieber. I thought I would do a recreate a look video because they're fun and I like watching them, so why not me just make one. And you've heard me say before, I'm not a makeup artist. I do not specialize in makeup, and that's not what this channel is about, but this channel is about fun and lifestyle. So what better lifestyle video than doing makeup? And coming from the queen herself, Hailey, I will be doing her, well, attempting, because she's very, very beautiful. So we'll see how this goes. But I already put my foundation on. I just used my Born This Way. You guys know I love the Born This Way. And this picture, she looks really tan, and my like foundation isn't that tan, so I'm just gonna like really go in with the bronzer. So we'll get to that later, but also simultaneously I will be sharing my faith journey and my testimony as I go along. But first things first, concealer. My NARS one is like running out, so I like bought this like CoverGirl one, but I feel like it just breaks me out so bad. So I'm gonna try and like do this, but it's just like there's like nothing. Time for pimples. This is what this happened because of this, so don't get it. So my faith journey starts. I was raised in a Christian household, and we were a family that like went to church all the time. Like we went to church for special events. We went to church obviously every Sunday, and then also like the people that my family hung out with were people from the church. So and they've been going to the same church since they were like teenagers, and they met there and then yada yada yada. So been going to that church forever, and I was raised in that church. But when I was actually in 3rd grade, I was pretty young, and my family went through, I won't like say all the details, but they went through something really hard, and our family almost like broke up. Like my parents almost divorced, and we almost like broke up our family, and that was really hard for me. And I was at the age where I understood everything that was going on, and I felt all the emotions, but I was still like so innocent, and so like I felt like my world, like the foundation that I knew, like everything was shattering. I know, so sad and so dark, but we made it out. So after that time, like my family just really spent time like rebuilding and just building trust, and my parents ended up staying together, which was like a blessing from the Lord. And after that, I kind of like my identity kind of like was shattered. Like I didn't know who I was. I didn't know like whose I was. I was just like very confused and lost. And I didn't really know how to express what I was feeling until I like was much older. But I just like remember like the feelings, and they were just like so deep for such a young age. And so next I'm gonna go with translucent powders like underneath her eyes, and like right here are like very bright, so I'm just gonna like really make them bright like Hailey's. And so at that time, okay, what if I just left it like this? That would be awesome. So at that time I was just like really confused. I started shaking. I framed that really weird, but basically what was happening is I developed panic attacks, and my parents thought I was like having seizures at first because they didn't know what was happening to me. And so I would just like shake uncontrollably, and then they like called a friend that was like a doctor, and he said that I wasn't having seizures, like I was just having a panic attack, so like to turn my mind to like something happy. And so I remember sitting on the couch with my dad, and he was like starting to tell all these like funny stories, and then it like went away. But that wasn't the only time I had it. Like I would continue to have it. And so my mom, she taught me like Psalm 23, which is like, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. I'm not going to go into all of it, but basically whenever like I start developing those panic attacks, to say that prayer. And so that was like really the beginning of me like applying Christianity to my life because apart from that, I just like went to Sunday service, but like it really didn't like affect my life. But like at a very young age, I needed him because I was having such severe anxiety. So next I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and her eyebrows are so arched. I'm realizing that she has very, very nice eyebrows. So I'm gonna try and pull my arch up, but I don't know how much I can do that. So, okay, I might need to stop talking for this part. Okay, I'm coming to realize that me and Hailey Bieber have very different eyebrows, but I tried to do them differently. I tried like going up instead of like, I usually like shade them underneath, but I tried to like push them up because like her eyebrows are so like up. So that's what I tried to do. So anyway, so I started applying like Christianity to my life, but I still didn't really have a relationship with him. And then when I was in 6th grade, I went to this camp. I'm gonna apply bronzer to my face. And it was like this Christian camp and through my church. And I remember like all the girls I was friends with like rushed to the front, and I just like felt led to like kind of stay back. I don't know why. And also like 6th grade, like you really don't know like what's going on or like things like that. But oh my gosh, what did I just do to my face? Hopefully it'll turn out fine. And then also I'm just gonna do like a little contour. I don't feel like she has like a big drastic contour, so I'm just gonna like do a little line. Now that I'm contoured, so basically, also I'm gonna blend, don't worry. And if I just like walk out of the house like this, one time I did see a girl and she like left all the like, she looked like a cartoon character. She had like all of like the contour like lines still on her face. I don't know if that was like a trend or not, but I was just like, it looked cool like on her, but I was just like, I've never seen a lady look like that before. So that was pretty interesting. But yeah, I was in 6th grade and all of the girls ran to the front and I stayed in the back and we were worshiping, and I literally felt like, now I know, it was like the Holy Spirit just like say I love you. And in the Bible you'll see that Jesus, when he like walked on the earth, like he would always like speak to the heart before like he did anything else. And I felt like that, I know that that was just like the Lord speaking to my heart and like reclaiming the identity that like I am loved, and that is like the foundation of my soul. Like I have no question in my mind that the Lord loves me, and it's because like he spoke those words so clearly over me. And so I say like that was like when I began my like real relationship with Jesus, and I just knew him to be so real because like I heard him. And so I like stuck with Jesus like pretty much my entire life. And obviously like my relationship with him is like not always like perfect, and I sin and I mess up, but like one thing is true is like I know that he is like for me, and I know that he is real, and so that is something that like really is like the foundation of my relationship with him. Okay, next I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the blush, and I feel like she really pulls it into like almost like her nose, like she really does that instead of like up here, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna take my blush brush, and also I feel like there's some shimmer in it, so I'm gonna like put a little shimmer in my blush. It has like that, so I'm gonna like put some of there. Okay, this is like I feel like this is like the whole main part of the look, so I cannot mess this up. Okay. Also, I think me and Hailey have the same freckle. Like, I think we have the exact same freckle. That's kind of cool. Okay, I do feel like her blush is like more, maybe she used a cream blush. Maybe that's what's wrong. Also, I feel like she has some on her nose, so I'm gonna put some on the tip of my nose too. And then also like a little highlight on my nose. I feel like she has that too. It's pretty. Okay, so do I look like her yet? Oh gosh, I don't. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do her eyes, and I feel like they're very like simple, and we definitely has like different eyes too. Like she has more of like a lid than I do, but I think I'm just gonna put some concealer on my lid because I feel like that's what she has. And then I'm just gonna blend that in. And so I'm gonna go back to what I was saying about my testimony. So obviously like following the Lord like isn't always roses and butterflies, and literally the Bible says like in this world you will have trouble, and so life isn't perfect and easy. I think a lot of people that aren't believers get that misconception. They're like, if God's so good, then why is there like pain, and why do like Christians go through hurt and like things? It's like life with, I forgot what this quote is. It's like life from God like isn't, I'm just gonna put it here. But yeah, so basically like life isn't easy, but like with God it's like better. And then also like you get to spend eternity in heaven, which is like the greatest hope in the entire world. Like if all else fails, I'm going to heaven. So that is the hope. So now I'm just gonna like take the Hoola bronzer and kind of just like put it on my lid, which I feel like is what she's doing. Also, I feel like she has like a little sparkle on her lid, so I might like go in with the highlight and just do that instead of like putting a color. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, Jesus has never failed me, and he never will. And I can firmly say that like that was the best decision of my life, is like following after him hard. And again, I'm not perfect. I don't live a perfect life, and I mess up all the time, but he's always there, and his grace is always there, and there's truly nothing like his presence, and nothing like, I don't know, just like knowing that he's close to you. So that's my testimony. The next part is gonna be challenging because I feel like she has eyeliner on, and that's my worst thing. I cannot do it. But also it's like very thin. It's like a very thin line. So maybe I'll just do it with this, which is like the end of a, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go in with the actual eyeliner. Okay. BRB. Okay, I finished the eyeliner. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. I think hers goes a little bit more up, but I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into mascara, and something I love about this is I feel like she doesn't have a lot of mascara on, which is like amazing. I don't have to put fake eyelashes on. So I'm just gonna curl them. I feel like Hailey Bieber is like very natural. Like she just likes like a very simple, natural look, which I am here for. Okay, so I curled my eyelashes, and I'm just gonna like, I feel like it's like heavy on the bottom, and then it kind of like lightens up like a little fairy. So that's what I'm gonna, ow! I poked my eyeball. That really hurt. Okay, maybe I'll just do a closer mirror. Okay, lastly is lips, and I don't have anything to wipe off this Vaseline that I have on my lips. So if you saw my first video, sometimes I just don't care. Okay, so she has amazing lips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a lip liner and really try to make my lips big like her, and then do like a lipstick / lip gloss on top. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna really try and overline my lips. And I do feel like she goes all the way. Okay. So that's something, see, it just, something's wrong. Hailey, when you watch this, I love you. And I'm sorry I bodged your lips. This isn't what your lips look like, okay? Okay, now I'm gonna go over with the lipstick lip gloss thing. Maybe this will fix it, maybe. So this is the final makeup look. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my faith journey and my testimony and how I came to know the Lord and what it's been like walking with him. I really want to do more videos talking about my faith and also more fun videos as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. If you don't like the video, don't give it a thumbs up, but don't give it a thumbs down. Just don't do anything and don't be a hater. And always remember, ladies, modest is hottest. Love you guys so much, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend.